Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I'm Irene and I homeschool my two boys who just turned 9 and 12. We started homeschooling when they were in 1st and 4th grade. Now they are in 3rd and 6th grade. This is a recent video of them building two bookshelves for me. I'm just using this as a background and a glimpse into the life skills hands-on part of our homeschool. Today, I want to talk about the topic of how long is a homeschool day long enough. I know this is different for each family and each child. It also depends on the child's age, whether you homeschool 36 weeks a year or year-long. But for those who tend to question constantly, am I doing enough? This is how I came to feel comfortable with our school length. I'll talk about 3 aspects, roughly building up to the most important one. So first, I use curriculums to give myself an idea of the amount of work we want to accomplish. When we first started homeschooling, we tried different methods and resources, some all-in-one curriculum like BJU or easy peasy all-in-one homeschool online, some renowned history and science options like Mystery of History, Story of the World, Apologia Science, some unit studies, etc. I made a hits and misses video to review different materials we have tried after 18 months of homeschooling. I'll link it below in the description. With the variety of curriculums, I have a rough idea of how long each subject or lesson needs to be done each day and how many days per week. Of course, the number of minutes needed varies from one curriculum to another, but just seeing this possible range of time makes me feel more confident that we can't be doing something horribly wrong. The second resource is similar. It's that some methods or curriculums talk about the length of homeschool days and scheduling in detail, and there may be sample daily schedules to look at. For example, we now use Ambleside Online, which is a CM curriculum, Charlotte Mason curriculum, and on their website, we can see Charlotte Mason's original timetables for schools, and other AO parents also shared their daily schedules. So that could be a starting point for crafting our own daily routine. Third, and most importantly, of course, we have to feel and gauge how much work is suitable for our children, just like we have to constantly evaluate whether the difficulty of the work, for example, long division in math or a certain literature book, is challenging for the child in a good way, but not overwhelming him or her. If you have followed our channel for a while, you might notice that I constantly tweak our daily routine to meet our needs in different times or maybe different family situations. But our daily routine also stayed roughly the same since almost 2 years now, even through our change of curriculums, different books or math programs, because that's really what is working for us. So we always start our morning time together. The specific subjects we cover during morning time have changed over time. We have done parables from nature, Shakespeare, Plutarch, poetry, picture study, different devotional resources, etc. Not all of these at once, but a few of these combinations during a given time period. But we have always started with morning time together as a family. Then they will do their individual work, AO books, math, writing, etc. Then we come back together again for a book we read together, or map drill, or folk song. Then we break up again and do more individual work. Then we come back for Chinese, etc. So this is just a flow that works for us. I know some families who can't get back together after breaking up, so they put individual work at the end maybe. And some families go out and have a nice walk in the morning before starting school, or they have a longer break in between subjects. Really different things work for different families. For us, if we take too long of a break, or we go out in the morning, school might not happen after. So we really have to keep our flow and the bookwork part first thing in the morning. But we do short subjects, which is also coherent with the Charlotte-Mason method. So 5 to 15 or 20 minutes per subject. And we use the change of subjects as brain breaks. For example, math after book, or map drill in between reading and writing, so that they are able to use different parts of the brain and focus without long breaks. A change of language could also work in the similar way. So we do some work in English, like their AO books, then do some Chinese books, or learning Chinese characters. That gives their brain a rest and a fresh feeling too. But if with all the change of subjects and languages and short breaks and lunch and piano practice in between, if I still feel we can't add anything else to our day, their attention really falters, then I know we have reached our capacity. For the last year, this has been pretty consistent for us at about 4 hours per day. And this isn't far away from what I observed from the first 2 points I talked about, the curriculums and sample timetables. So all 3 aspects kind of support each other. That's how I feel comfortable with the amount of work we do. By the way, I should add another aspect is that our state requires us to ensure 1,000 hours of school time per year, with 600 hours of those in language arts, reading, math, social studies, or science. 400, the other 400 could be PE, art, or life skills, anything else. We homeschool year-round, taking short breaks when we need to, or when we go on family vacations, or during holidays. So after calculation, I have more than enough hours in a year that our state requires. That also assures me that we are doing enough. So I hope this has been helpful to fellow homeschool parents. If you are willing to comment below, I would love to see your family's schedules, whether you school in the morning or in the afternoon, 36 weeks per year with a long summer break, or year-long, or maybe year-long with 4 days a week. That's one of the benefits of homeschooling, right? The flexibility it gives us to do what works for our family and each student. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day.